Go see Richard today. Today we're going to be tuning the Audi S5 behind me. It's a 2018 and it's about to get a big horsepower gain. We're using Amir's car here, as you can see, using the Uniconnect Plus. First thing you need to do, let's go right into it. Go to unitronic.com/getUniconnect. Put your cable ID in. Are you helping us install this cable? She just wants me to throw the ball a million times over. So once you log in past that first page, just click UC Plus download, open it up. Once you open it, yes, cable drivers. Would you like to download this software? Install now. It's installing the drivers. There it is. Once it does this, I've plugged in the cable here. Do not close this window. Waiting for registration to be completed. While it's saying this, check your email. You should have an email that gets sent to you, and it should send you to the website to create an account. From this point, what you're gonna end up doing is putting in your username, which is your email, and then your password, which you would have created in that email. Go ahead, put that in there. Right there, as soon as you do it, it'll pop up with cables downloading, and then now it's saying install Uniconnect Plus. Go ahead, press that on here. It's gonna go ahead and download it on here. Accept their agreements. Next. And then from here, you would download the software and put it on here. Now from what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna actually end up downloading this. We're just gonna leave it, next, install. Finish. Now that we've done that, you've got it, go ahead and open it. I'm gonna go jump on my laptop, which is in my car, and from there, we should be able to flash it. So just be like Amir, hop in underneath.
Don't be like Amir.
Just plug it in. You got this. Just be like Mr. Clean. Plug it in, plug it in. You get it?
Think so.
Oh, look at that. You got it in. Nice and plugged in here too. Uniconnect. You know where these two? Those are for my other software. Double click this. It's going to pop up with Uniconnect Plus. Go ahead and put in that username and password you created. From here, let the software do what it's going to do. I'm just blocking this because it could show your VIN. It can show a couple other things. Just let it do everything it needs to do for its checks. And then from here, log into your username and password once more. Perfect. Once you put in those credentials, as you can see, it's going to say, please ensure the cable is connected and get your Unitronic air freshener. From here, you will see it'll tell you to put it in the on position. So put it in the on position. And then from here, we're going to press OK. It's going to detect your ECU. Where my thumb is, it's going to tell you your VIN. If your VIN is different, make sure that you say that it's wrong. But we know it's good, so press confirm. Look at this. Performance engine flash or ECU checking right here. This is for the TSU. As you can see, where you don't have any TSU flash for this, so it's just going to be engine performance. I'm not worried about diagnostics. We're just going to go ahead and hit performance engine software. So from right here, as you can see now, after we clicked it, it popped up with different stages. So we're going to go to stage 1 plus because we want 93 octane, and we'll hit that. From here, it's going to go through our different settings and we should be good to go. Very important, now that we've gotten to this point, you want to make sure your car battery is good. So if you have a weak car battery and it has this tendency of needing to be jump started, this would be the worst time to flash your software without having some sort of charger applied to it. So let's go ahead. I agree and say that we're ready to start. It's going to now save the original ECU programming. From right here, it's going to start doing it. You're going to make, your car is going to make a bunch of weird noises. This is absolutely normal. The reason why is it's affecting the modules, it's saving them, and your car is going to be like, what is going on? Don't worry about it. Let it go through all the different cycles and do not have a heart attack. As you can see, it's going to be doing this for a little bit. I'm not going to record the entire time because this can take a little while. As you can see, 100%. It's going to go to the car once again. Now it says switch your ECU to off, so go ahead and switch it off. Okay, and then I have to hit next. Waiting for power off. Now switch the ignition on and then off again. And then now switch it off. Perfect. It's powering off once again. Now switch it to on. And then we're going to press next. It's going to detect the ECU and make sure everything's doing everything it should. Reading trouble codes. Error value received next. The ECU has been successfully programmed. Please switch the ignition to off and then press done. So then we're going to press done. And from here, start your engines. That's right, that's what it does. Your car is gonna refine its math, it's gonna refine everything. So expect a rough first start. Trust me, my GTI made my heart throb the first time it happened to me because I wasn't expecting it. So after you do that, next thing to do is just go for a simple drive around and just let it see how it adapts to all the different tune and stuff like that. If you blow a coil or anything, don't worry. It sounds like you've blown your engine, but coils are relatively cheap, and sometimes that's one of the biggest occurrences that can happen is maybe a coil goes or something like that. This is one of the warnings I got the first time I ever tuned with Unitronic. So I guess the next thing for us to do is just to go for a quick drive. So give us a second here and let us prepare. One thing we did get was an engine light, so what I did is I cleared it and it has not come back. I have a feeling the only reason why we had the engine light is because it noticed that we were programming software. But like I said, after we cleared it, completely fine. With factory tune. All right, let's go from stop and go for it. Well,
dude. That was crazy.
yeah.
That was.
When you unlock all those limiters and you get the Unitronic tune, especially 1 Plus with 93, oh, it's gonna rip you back into your seat and make you feel like a, oh yeah, see?
She's ready to go. Ready to go. Holy moly.
As their website says, get Unitronic. It's such a nice tune. Right into the seat.
That's crazy.
The extra horsepower from the air intake, you know, that 15 horsepower.
It's not the tune, it's the 15 horsepower.
It's the 15 horses. But as you can see,
Police is here.
yeah,
Police is nearby.
Everyone is already like, oh, we can hear you. Perfect.
Oh, I hear it. I hear
You got
it.
snap, crackle, pops happening now.
I hear it.
You're gonna have to get sponsored by Rice Krispies.
I hear the. Put some popcorn in the back and we'll make it for you.
Man.
I hear the turbo too.
Oh, it's amazing. Just having the, like I said, that cold air intake brings the breathing to life, and then the tune just wakes the engine and the car up so much. It just takes out all that restrictive stuff they have to put in there from factory, and just, it changes your car into a whole new car. We're gonna give you one last good one here.
Make sure you have both hands on the steering wheel.
Exactly, at all times, safety first. Just like Mama used to said.
Oh. Good thing I changed my tires.
Oh yeah, these are fresh ones because otherwise you'd be spinning.
Yeah.
And that's even, it's just started drizzling a little bit. You can barely see it, but yeah.
A quattro, baby.
Quattro. That's awesome. But
Great.
as you can hear that snap, crackle, pop a little bit from the back. Oh yeah. But keep in mind too, we did delete the resonators on this one. Just in case you're like, oh, well, why doesn't mine sound like that? Well guys, that's it for the tune. If you want to go see this intake it put in, which made all the difference for the breathing, like I said, go look at that video if you really want to hear the difference between stock and going with a cold air intake. This thing just sounds amazing. Thanks again, Unitronic, for sponsoring this build. And of course, thanks again for Mark for the back and forth emails, and John for always having, you know, that back and forth emails whenever we have software problems. Either way, guys, thanks again for watching. Press like if it helped you out, subscribe for more, and of course, stay tuned for either tuning, maybe a downpipe, maybe an intercooler, and some other bits and bobs.